This isn't a room where Anthony Verbsky's premier math students typically crunch numbers.
There we go. Hey!
It's a special room, big enough for students to put math into motion and let their inner engineers take flight. Not surprisingly, working with these hovering hunks of carbon fiber and wiring is a highlight of any class period with one of Highlands Ranch High School's favorite teachers.
He's a really great part of my school day. I always look forward to his classes. As everyone knows, that every class with Verbsky is always going to be strange and funny, but it's awesome.
The drone project kicked off in earnest when Verbsky and his students came into a portion of their textbooks dedicated to helicopters several years ago. Imagination took off from there.
We had the opportunity to purchase a mini helicopter and fly it around the classroom, and it just kept building and building and building, and then it turned into what it is today.
Verbsky, who spends most of his classes with kids in accelerated math programs, says the core of the drone project is finding an engaging way to challenge his students.
Our kids are looking for something special to do, something to separate them.
And those students like Paula Polito do admit working with the drones can sometimes be frustrating. She does appreciate seeing how the math they're learning can be applied in real-world scenarios.
I always hear the question in a lot of students, well, when am I going to use this math? Why am I learning it? But Verbsky, you don't really hear that in his classes because he really shows you how you can use this math that you're learning.
Unfortunately, what goes up must eventually come back down, and sometimes it comes down hard. Which, of course, means that there is substantial work to be done outside of class hours.
Take it apart again.
Daniel McGettigan, who is pursuing engineering at the School of Mines next year, says the class all takes note of the extra work their teacher puts into keeping the rotor spinning.
We have new propellers, just in case you don't know. The plastic ones break.
He took a Saturday off to come and help me. I mean, he really is involved. He puts in a ton of hours. If we're having trouble with the drones and we don't have time in class, he'll take it home for a weekend and he'll work on it himself so we can maintain and still get the lectures we need to done in class. And I think he's great because he puts in the work that needs to be done, and sometimes more than what needs to be done.
It's a lot of work, but he says it's not hard to see why he does it.
You get to hang around and have great intellectual discussions, and while you're having these great intellectual discussions, you actually get to know these students quite well. They're a very special bunch. They're so well-rounded and so well-educated. I'm impressed day in, day out by the special skill sets that all these kids have.
And the students seem to know just how special he is, too.
He just creates all these really fun ways to apply math to the real world that you wouldn't have thought of at first. That's just something that you can tell he does just out of passion and just out of love for his students and love for the subject of math.
Of course, for them, the best part of all of it is when the hard work and diligence they put into their aerial passion project results in no red warning lights.
So that's what Sam's predicting, and I hope he's right.
You get so involved with the drone and spending hours and hours fiddling with just a handful of wires, trying to figure out why something works. Wait, just one tiny little thing works, like a light comes on. You feel like the best person in the world. Or even like the drone takes off and it doesn't crash immediately. Yay!
Yeah, try all 3 10 times. They'll figure it out. They're a smart bunch. Just give them some time. See, look at that.
And so naturally, Verbsky and his students will keep pushing the boundaries of what a math class can be, both horizontally and vertically.
Congratulations to the 2016 World Class Educator, Tony Verbsky of Highlands Ranch High School.